they'll just play victim. Like, it is bewildering to me. Like, people will do shit to you and then play victim like you hurt them. For example, if somebody cheats on you in your relationship, motherfuckers will really try to play victim. I've never understood this concept. And at the end of the day, you can have everything. You have everything in the fucking world. But it's not about what you have. It's about who you are. Because at the end of the day, nothing's actually gonna change. When you really talk about the fibers, like the fiber of our being, nothing's actually gonna change other than you have more of this or you have less of that. One thing I'm starting to realize is that subtraction is a really big part. And allowing yourself, it's like a removal process, right? When I remove shit, I tend to enjoy other things more. For example, when I don't have any carbs, right? When I don't have any carbs all day, right? And then I get my first meal in, that protein, right? I have like some chicken or some 92.8 lean ground beef or something like that. That shit tastes so good, it's crazy. And like when I was on deployment and we ran out of food and we were stockpiling like MREs and shit. Yo, when I tell you, like, those cold noodles or that hard ass fucking cookie or those stale ass Skittles or those cold fucking chicken chunks, yo, that shit tasted so fucking good. But it's because for a short period of time, we didn't have any. Like, we were just going with MREs. So what were we doing? I was stockpiling my shit and I was saving my shit because I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. I just didn't know. So at the end of the day, that's one thing I'm finding that's very helpful for me is just removing shit. Even if it's sleep, like getting less sleep. When I get 2 hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep or 5 hours of sleep, like, I appreciate my fucking sleep more and I can just knock out and just go to sleep. No matter what's on my mind, no matter what's going on, like, I can literally just knock the fuck out. Like, because my body's so exhausted and my body's like, we need sleep. And I'm like, fuck you. We don't need sleep. Go fuck yourself. And I just keep working and keep working and keep working. Then when I finally take that hot shower and then I lay down, like, yo, I just clock right the fuck out, go right to sleep. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy to me. But the removal process for me, it's just helped removing certain shit. And I'm on a growing phase right now. Some people call it bulking. I call it a growing phase. And when I have that bowl of cereal at night, or I have those cookies at night, when I haven't had any carbs all day and I finally, boom, get those carbs, they just taste so much better. A lot of people, they say, like, they'll get sick of a certain restaurant or they'll get sick of a certain kind of food. But in all actuality, like, you've overindulged in it. Like, that's all it is. You've overindulged in that food specifically. That's just what you've done. So now a removal process is needed. It's just needed. Man, and it's crazy, like, all the shit that I'm finding. Like, for example, when I was in boot camp a long time ago, and like, we didn't have shit. We only ate like 3 times a day. People would sneak certain shit. That just wasn't what I did. But people would sneak like peanut butter and fucking honey and just extra shit, right? People would sneak it. And at the time in boot camp, I was a vegetarian. So I was barely fucking eating. But when I sat down and I had that fucking, that plate of rice and broccoli, or that plate of rice and mixed vegetables, and I threw all that shit together and just like smeared fucking ketchup on it, like it was honestly some of the best tasting food I've ever had. Like, believe it or not. But it's because I was in a state of fucking starvation, damn near. Like I was starving. When I got out of boot camp, I was probably like $1.25. Like it was bad. Like it was really bad. The first thing my mother said to me when my family came to my graduation, the very first thing she said to me was, "Did they feed you?" That was the first thing she said to me. She fucking said, "Did they feed you?" Like it was fucking horrendous. But I've thought about that, and I've really kind of taken that on board. Like it's a removal process. And I'm learning that when shit doesn't go my way, it's actually, in a way, it's actually a good thing. And I just continue to just go harder. Like, I'm just focused on creating better content, just focused on telling more of my story, just focused on loving you guys and supporting you guys even more, focused on just learning more about my craft and just continuing to just evolve in all areas. So it's definitely been interesting, just continuing to learn. I'm a young CEO. So this shit, it's been very interesting. It's been very challenging. However, that doesn't mean we give up. That doesn't mean we quit. At the end of the day, we're going to succeed. I'm going to succeed in this shit. And I'm just going to keep showing up every day. People laugh and they're like, what is a direct response copywriter? What is an email marketer? What is it like? You're a YouTuber? You kidding me? I'm like, you'll see. Like, you'll see. I'm just going to keep showing up for you guys, keep loving you guys, and just continue to give my all. That's it. That's all I know how to do, is just be the best version of who I am and continue to give that person to the world. That's what I know. And I'm just going to keep moving forward. I love you guys. Never give up on what you're pursuing. Never give up. Seriously, against all odds, we persevere. We never stop, never give up, and we never let anyone tell us what we can and cannot do. We define our own limits. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's fucking win.